gets into your face. If you can just auto-attack her once and all of a sudden have your teammates stun her up, can be a super easy target to blow up if you are able to Reminence all that damage down. And then with that, you know, he can still full clear the entire top side now. So the thing is, you're on this talent right now where you haven't got off a reset yet. Oh my god.
Crazy just kills him here. Flash auto? Oh, he didn't quite have the damage. Liang will back on, has the Oracle sticking away. Husha waiting in the wings, not yet level 6. Liang dives forward. There's a slicing mash from TP coming in as the Shadow Assault is being used. And Liang is dead before anyone can respond. Mao with the TP coming in. Swell Seed used. There's the Tempered Fate. And we'll be able to get a kill off the back of the tower as well. And his Twitch chat reputation lives to fight another day.
No flash on Liang just yet. Remember that. And Crazy has ultimate.
Flawless Duet coming out. There's a slicing mash for the stun. The Flawless Duet second proc will be way too late. Mojito there eats the bubble. It's like, okay, well, I'll just go back to my soul and I will be fine. And they look for the trade. Stolen away. There's the Swell Seed going out as well with the lilting lullaby. And Mojito has his camp stolen as the plates are available for Husha if he wants to put this Rift Herald down somewhere. And it's actually even on kills. So the lead for Galatasaray that could have developed has kind of dematerialized.
You're completely right, Medic. It was such a nice job by Beyond Gaming by stealing that away.
Galatasaray wanted to get that top lane pressure, that top side of the map pressure, and they managed it for a bit, and then it started to crumble a little bit. And now with the Rift Herald going down in the mid lane, you can see Mawan just trading onto Mojito here. Rift Herald's going to charge in. They won't get all the plates, still 2 remaining on that mid lane tower. But for Beyond, it's a very nice state of affairs. Gold now even, and although Doggo has been put behind a little bit, he's about 200 gold behind in the bottom lane, he can still be really strong as the game goes on. There's actually a fight going on in the top lane. It's crazy.
That just doesn't matter when Liang gets solo killed by Crazy.
Husha's going to try and defend here, but the stun comes out, and Husha, pops the stopwatch, just survives for the moment, flashes away, the ignite is ticking.
So pivotal in getting the top side ahead, where they would be able to leave Doggo by themselves. This time around, so fine play-ins, it just seems like that haven't been the case, and a lot of supports have been out-roamed. But speaking of bot lane,
I like that cleanse here. He can just cleanse that one out. Kino's going to get turned back on. The Solar Flare only gets the slow as they turn back onto Kino here, and with Glacial Fissure, he's going to have to try and flash away. 150 HP on him. Flash forward, exhaust, stun once again. They try and root up alive, but the Unbreakable from Zergsting keeps Doggo at bay. Killer Instinct, one more auto is enough. Husha coming in from the side as well as the concussive blows will proc onto Doggo. Mojito's here to join the fray. Lilting Lullaby available for Husha. He will put alive to sleep and then make him not alive anymore. Mojito a little bit too late for the
moment. There could be more skirmishes to arise.
They're looking for alive. No flash, no cleanse, no way out of this one. Solar Flare finds his mark and Kino will take the kill. Zergsting next on the menu as Mawan will join the fray. Want to give this one over to Doggo if you can. Doggo takes it. 2-0-2 now on the Kai'Sa.
And just like that, this game feels very Beyond Gaming favored. We were talking about how pivotal the early game was from both teams here, but Beyond, one of these teams that would be willing to outperform them in Doggo, Kino, they are moving up here to join the fray.
And looks like Galatasaray will not fight it at all. A 3,400 gold lead now from Beyond after what was a very explosive start for Galatasaray. They continue to fall deeper and deeper into this hole, and some of these plays look like someone has given them a go. And Kino just went straight to mid. Mawan's now going to catch the bot wave, but Beyond will be very happy with this state of affairs. You can crack top lane tier 1, you can crack mid lane tier 1, and it just opens up the map so much more.
Mid lane is already cracked, and that's the big thing, because now you get to push in mid lane. That has a response. You can see Balulu has to be there and be that response. And now with the priority, they can move Kino up towards the top side and try to fight for this tier 2 with the Rift Herald. And honestly speaking, I think they should just be able to get it.
It's a lot of gold that would go over to Beyond if they can. Balulu there misses the Sleepy Trouble bubble. Tower not quite falling, respecting the fact that Crazy has the slicing Maelstrom, and in the end it will go down. Balulu wants to get his PSG are so consistently a step above everyone else in this region. I think people over-expected from Beyond as they look for a fight in the mid lane. Solar Flare coming out alive, is able to dodge away. TP's now used by both teams. There's a flank here for Beyond, but already Kino's dead, and the slicing Maelstrom will rip them asunder! Vanguard's Edge does nothing. Lian immediately exhausted. Mawan trying to trade in here, but he will be shut down by Mojito. And Galatasaray, seemingly out of nowhere, find the fight they were looking for.
And that was just so overforced for the side of Beyond Gaming, and it looks like Balulu, he's not even done yet. You are up against Doggo, and you are going to have to bail out after that one. Doggo doing something on the support here. Really questionable plays, really.
Just a call that shouldn't have been made there by Beyond and Galatasaray.
Just before he reached the tower, and because of this, they get time to play around with. They get time to be proactive.
Shadow Assault onto Liang. He's going to use the Vanguard Stage and try and dive back onto Mojito, who is dead. Liang in the 2v1 manages to get away until Balulu flashes for the final auto. But now Beyond know they have a man advantage in the mid lane. They know there were 3 players from Galatasaray on the top side of the map, and they've been outmoved here. This is a tier 2 falling in the mid lane. Beyond can now back away and get vision around the Baron as well.
Yeah, completely lies on the bottom side, and now they are waiting around.
Alive still has cleanse and flashes. Going to use the flash to try and get away. Xerxing trading in with the Glacial Fissure. Fate won't be able to find its mark, and Mawan continues to land these. Liang forced to walk away. Husha's healed up, has used the smite, but has another one coming in about 10 seconds time. Galatasaray now have control of the battleground, control of this war zone. Beyond in that bush, just trying to hide, trying to keep Galatasaray guessing as to where they could be. Husha still there, Liang back, but look at the damage from Balulu, and the fight begins and the Ocean Drake is secured. TP is coming in, and Beyond, you have to take this fight right now, because otherwise you're just going to lose to the Ocean Drake. Flawless Strike coming out, slicing mouse from Muse as well. Doggo diving into the back line, and there's the damage. Mawan takes one. Liang's able to get a kill off towards the back, as well as Husha tries to dive onto Alive. Balulu Xerxing and Alive, retreating, stepping back, walking away from Beyond right now, but Husha still on the chase. No losing Lullaby, but he gets the slow with the swell seed. Kino doesn't have flash. He will go in for it. There's a flawless threat, but this stopwatch from Balulu will keep him alive. He manages to get a 1-for-1. Alive and Zergsting now backing away. Will they try and contest at this Baron?
They're going to go for it. There's still 20 seconds on towards the solo laners of Crazy here. He does have that teleport with this Baron. It is going down fast. It is Doggo, so they need to neutralize him. Cleanse have been issued.
Cleanse away from the Winter's Bite to the slow. That's the Baron low. Husha, no smite, no smite, no smite. Alive, but not for very long. Shutdown comes in. Husha keeps the Baron aggroed, and Beyond play that about as well as they could. They take the Baron and they take down Alive. Third time representing Turkey at an international competition. Balulu continues to show just why he has been at the top of this region. So many, and they spot Zergstin. They do not know that Mojito is here. They put a couple of wards in the back of the pit, and Balulu's going to continue to put the paddle stars out. Didn't jump across the wall. Here goes Mojito. Shadow Assault in. Glacial Fissure used as well to Dragon reset.
They got it!
Oh, Balulu! You absolute madman! I can't believe Balulu's
It's going to be the call.
Gonna kick it off. 11,000 HP on that Baron. Xerxin's gonna face check into Kino. They don't have vision on this. Well, Seed goes wide. That Baron's gone before they can even get there. Solar Flare coming out as well, and perhaps Beyond will look to take this fight. Fate sealed into the sleep, into Doggo diving into the backline. Balulu flashes away. Doggo goes godlike. Crazy retreating from this as well. And Galatasaray will just want to save every man they can. Xerxin trying to trade onto Kino here. A couple of auto attacks would have been enough with that Elder buff. Ticking. Kino will manage to survive. Doggo almost eats a paddle star. Crazy goes in. Slicing Mushroom. This is a perfect decision here from Galatasaray because they know they can get Doggo caught out. Shadow Assault across the wall, and there's the shutdown. Now the AD carries dead. Mojito still diving forward. Oh! Give this man a gold medal, TCL, because he's putting you on his back this game. But Lulu slept on the backline with the looting Lullaby. It's a double slip coming out, but Crazy can just put the damage down by himself. Kino's down, shut down. In the end, Liang's going to try and dive back in, but Balulu, the paddling, he's just slapping them around right now. Liang goes to sleep. The stopwatch is popped. The GA goes down. And Balulu, he is not done.
In the heat of controversy, he doesn't miss. In the heat of battle, he doesn't miss. And Balulu for Galatasaray is the man of the hour, keeping them alive. He stole the Elder Drake. He keeps finding these paddle stars for them in these fights. And together with Crazy, the solo laners once again are keeping their hopes alive of taking the first game in this best-of-5 series.
It's the poke coming out from this Zoe that just constantly changes this landscape of fights in favor of Galatasaray. They are 5,000 gold behind. They've been 5,000 gold behind for the longest time, and I just see the Elder 6,000 HP on it. Husha with the swell seed, Alive dodges away. TP coming into the mid lane. That's the Yang to try and join this fight, but that's 4,000 HP already on the Dragon. You can see Galatasaray are looking for it. It's taken. Alive will secure it, and now the Elder Drake means that Beyond have to run for the hills. They have to run for their lives because already one of them has died. Husha down. Liang puts the Vanguard's edge out, has to flash the wall, but Mojito's on the chase. Doesn't have the Shadow Assault, but can still force himself forward here. Liang falls asleep, and that Guardian Angel's more like a Guardian Devil, because Galatasaray very willing to take you as soon as you die after it. Now, 19 kills to 19, Galatasaray will force themselves down this mid lane.
And Beyond Gaming you can't forfeit an objective like that. Once you've started it, you have to flip it. If you don't flip it, then the enemy will just take it. And that's exactly what happens. And now, still the Ocean Soul, the second Elder Drake, and Balula now with a flash in hand to execute anyone with a single paddle star.
Gotta give credit to Mojito and to Galatasaray as a team. There were a few fights around these objectives where they were behind, but they secured the Soul, they secured the first Elder, they secured the second Elder, and they continue just to push forward here. The Nexus Towers are the targets here, and they will fall. Galatasaray from behind